the typical traditional model is you send giant Excel spreadsheets, lots of CSVs to your modeling company. And then the oracle on high, the modeler, the analyst, then consumes all this information, bakes in a lot of their opinions, and comes up with a model that is believable. The problem with this is their distance from the business doesn't bake in all the nuance that the practitioners know. And when I was on the agency side, when I was on the publisher side, we would look at some of these results and go, I don't think this is correct. And we have other evidence. A practitioner is almost like big data in of themselves because they have executed, they have seen things, things have gone dark for a short period of time. And then they're like, oh, look, our sales tanked. So we know there is value here. All that nuance that they have as practitioners, as marketers, is not baked into a report from an analyst at a traditional company that's so far removed from the business. So I think the first thing is you're right not to immediately trust a model from someone who is not directly integrated with your business as deeply. The other piece is there's a signal quality question, right? If you're flat, even TV every single day, do we know if you cut that TV, will your baseline drop or will your sales drop? It could be baseline. They could have bought anyways. It could be because of TV. We have no way of knowing. And no modeler is able to make bad data good. No PhD can suddenly just say, this is the ROI without inserting their opinion. So there's a couple different pieces about trusting the model. One is, what is the signal and the data that's going in there? Two is, how close is the modeler to the business itself to understand and contextualize what they're putting? And then three would be surfacing up and being honest and transparent with your clients that maybe we don't have enough signal to be able to have a very concrete, this is exactly the ROI. It's more of, this might be the ROI, this range. And with LiftLab, we have our channel signal strength, which allows us to say these are quality signals, these are not quality signals. And then we have a path to remedy that with our experimentation stack. And I think that the answer to the question of should I trust the model is the answer is always no. If you're an analyst, you should never trust a model initially. But after poking and prodding, having conversations with them, running a bunch of additional analyses and being able to say like, okay, modelers who have a lot of experience probably will start off in a better place, but then there needs to be tweaks according to each individual business. And, I've seen a lot on LinkedIn, people going, oh, it can't be fully automated. It can't be this. It can't be that. And I agree. There needs to be a person in the loop, and the person in the loop should be someone closest to the business. It shouldn't be an analyst at another company. And that's really what we're building towards. Is how do we increase our transparency? How do we make sure that the marketers are closest to the modeling and we're giving them tools to put their opinions in as opposed to someone else's, obviously with guardrails of like expert opinion of like, there's no way you have a 1,000 ROI on this, and limitations and guardrails around that. And then the other piece would probably be, just surfacing up. This is the data you gave us. We're reflecting it back in a digestible way of what are things maybe you need to modify either in your execution strategy to get a bit better signal or testing strategy to get a better signal because it's just not there.